The core of Monday.com is always going to be the boards. The boards are the platform from which all the work is done, all the heavy lifting is done, the task management is done, the projects are managed, the sales are managed, everything is managed from something called boards. That is the nucleus, the essence of Monday.com. So we all want to get started. We want to start building boards. We want to start managing things. We want to start being collaborative. So in this instance here, we have a demo workspace, which is a place to consolidate and file boards. We have a demo folder, which allows us to put specific boards into a folder. Now, if I wanted to go and create a board, the first board, what I would do is there's a plus sign over here. I can click onto that, and it'll give me the opportunity, or the option, I should say, of either a new blank board, new blank dashboard, new from a template, import data, or to create a new folder. So for all intents and purposes, we're going to have a look here at new from a template. So there are tons and tons of templates within Monday.com to start you on your way. They're quite simplistic, quite rudimentary. So Syscor could help in terms of professional services of building a specific and bespoke implementation for you. But should you wish to go and start your own boards, this is the best way to do it. So let's have a look at all the templates that are available. You can see you can build your own. There's partners workflow, there's marketing, content, software, HR, manufacturing. Even if we went into HR as an example, you'll see the type of boards that you would actually have within that and the types of templates that you could have a look at. So for this example, we're going to start from scratch and we're going to build our own. So we would use that as the template, and it's called Start from Scratch, and I'm going to call this Demo 1. Again, you're always given the option. You can make it a main board, which means everybody has access to it. You can make it a private board, which means you would have to invite people specifically to be able to see it. Or you can make it a shareable board, which means you can share that environment with people outside of your URL, outside of your organization. So you can bring customers, supply chain, whoever it is you want to be able to see and access the board, you can do that through making it shareable. For this instance, we're going to make it private and we're going to create that board. Okay, it says welcome to our first private board. Okay, so only myself and the rest of the people can see it. So let's go. Okay, got it. So this is exactly what a starting point of a Monday.com board looks like. You have a group title. So these are groups of items. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 are items. You have groups that they would go into. And we ultimately have columns. So this is limitless, the amount of groups that you could have. You would then have columns all the way through. So in this one, we've got a person column, we've got a status column, and we've got a date column. Monday.com is built on 7 column types as the principal and primary columns. Status, which we've got here, text. So you could write anything that you would want. You then have people columns, so you can assign either teams or individuals to tasks. Okay. We also have a timeline column. So if we wanted to select dates that this project or initiative or whatever it was going to be was expected to run through, you can set a timeline. You can set a date, and we can make this a due date. So if we click here on the little drop down and we go there and we set it as a deadline, you can choose the task and the status and everything that it needs to be assigned to. We connect those columns, and suddenly that becomes a due date. So we could make it due today, and you'll see there's not much time. We could make this one due tomorrow, and it'll give you a little bit of time. It says it's done nonetheless. So we've also got tags, so you can hashtag anything, which helps for tracing and tracking later. We also have a numbers column, which means you can do spreadsheet type calculations or inputs within the numbers column. So those are the 7 foundational columns that Monday.com is built with, and you see how you start to create your projects in a kind of a linear step-by-step fashion. What's really cool, though, about Monday.com is if those aren't enough, you have an entire column center. So we go more columns over here, and we can go to that column center. You can see the types of additional columns that Monday.com actually has. It's phenomenal. Again, it's Lego for business. You can build whatever it is you need to, drop downs, countries, formulas within it, color pickers, and so on and so forth. You can do 1,000,001 different things entirely bespoke to your organization with Monday.com. It's absolutely phenomenal. So that is a quick and brief introduction into what a board in Monday.com looks like, how we would start our first project, introduction to the 7 primary columns, and ultimately then the column center. So you can build, shape, design, whatever project process flow it is that you want, assign people to it, work collaboratively, and really get the job done. So Syscor.co.za, and Syscor is the preferred partner to Monday.com in South Africa and Africa alike. We can help with professional services. We can help with a million things. We can really build some great customized implementations. So thank you for your time. Bit of a longer video, but I think certainly worth the 5 minutes. Thanks so much. Have a good day. Bye-bye.